Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Ancient Mathoms Progression Series. I'm Onitson,
And I'm Grant Thompson, just along for the ride.
and today we're going up against the second quest in the Shadows of Mirkwood cycle, Conflict at the Carrock. Um, for those of you who aren't aware, the Ancient Mathoms series follows, or the Ancient Mathoms Progression Series follows the Ancient Mathoms series in which we go through each pack of the game and update the cards that are a little bit underpowered to make them more in line with the modern standard. And this progression series is showing off a little bit of what we've done. So, without any further ado, we're going to talk about our decks a little bit. I'm running the old standby Glorfindel and Theodred, and we've added the new Bilbo Baggins, whose threat has been reduced to 6. And I'm just running a bevy of leadership and lore goodies, couple questing allies, resource generation, couple fun events, and lots of card draw, including, as you see in my opening hand, the new and improved Gandalf's Search. What about you, Grant?
Well, I'm running a semi-done here deck. The idea for this deck is to get a lot of attack power on done here, and so you can smash things in the staging area. Um, but I've also got things like of some location control in this form of strength of will. I've got some chump allies like the Gondorian Spearman and the Westfall Soulsbreaker, and a smattering of other things to help me deal with um, enemies that aren't very nice.
Well, wonderful. Um, Now I'm going to keep my opening hand because I have Steward of Gondor, and that's why I'm going to keep my opening hand.
Yeah,
And you've already mulliganed,
yes, I did.
so let's just go ahead and do our setup. According to the quest instructions, we're going to shuffle one copy of the sacked card per player back into the encounter deck. I'm going to pull these other two sacked cards up off into the corner and get them out of the way. And then we will
Your mom
flip
wants it up.
over to quest stage 1B. And I guess we'll just go ahead and get started.
I don't know, babe. You just have to, I need to kick you to get you up. Right, okay, so control can't get out the way. I'll go.
All right, I drew Common Cause. Wonderful. And I'm going
And
to
I
draw
drew an
one extra card from
and I
Bilbo.
drew a Northern Tracker.
Okay, okay. There's some interesting things there. Now, I think that I have my work cut out for me right there. And I am just going to go ahead and play a Gandalf's Search right now, spending 2 resources so both of us can look at the top 5 cards of our deck. Grab a card, add it to our hands. I will grab Sneak Attack and reorganize the top 5 cards of my deck like that.
Okay, right. Well, what do you think is necessary at this point? Because I've got a few goodies. I've got another copy of Swift Strike with Quick Strike. Sorry, I've got a Galadrim's Greeting. I've got a Light in the Dark. I've got an Unexpected Courage, and I've got another Strength of Will.
Oh, goodness.
So I'm leaning towards a Light in the Dark or an Unexpected Courage to pull into my hand.
Hmm. I definitely like the idea of pulling that light in the dark into your hand, just to have an
So do
emergency
I.
button.
Yeah, so I think that's what I'll do. I'll pull a Light in the Dark into my hand, and then I think what I'll do is I'll draw into Unexpected Courage, and then have another Strength of Will, then a Gladrum's Greeting, and then Quick Strike.
Sounds good to me. Do you think it might be worth moving Quick Strike up? Just
I've got
one?
It's Swift Strike, so it's not Quick Strike, it's Swift Strike.
Okay.
So it's, oh no, it is actually Quick Strike. So if that's the case, I might actually put that on top. And if we get a location, we can Strength of Will it, and I can draw that and then still draw Unexpected Courage.
Perfect.
So for me, I'm going to spend one resource and pull out a copy of the West Force Breaker, and that's me done.
Okay. And I will quest for 5, putting a resource on Theodred.
And I'll send Thielen for 2.
Okay, so 7 against 2 in the staging area. First card we reveal is Despair. I love to see that one go as a
Yeah, I would have
treachery.
liked to see. I would have liked to see it maybe when we already have progress on there.
That's true, but just having it out of the encounter deck's good enough for me. Card number 2 is Gladden Fields. Oh goodness,
Right.
I think the encounter deck wants to take it easy on us.
So we're up against 5. We've sent 7, so we'll make 2 progress.
Yep, and I think this is easy. We travel
And
to the Gladden Fields,
Strength of Will, exhaust the West Force Sourcebreaker,
place 3 progress on the Gladden Fields, sending it to the victory display, and
and I get a draw card.
you draw a card. And we're already up. And you draw 2 cards because of Bilbo.
Yeah, I drew an Unexpected Courage and a Strength of Will that I knew was there. Okay, so now here's the question. Do I pull out the Lorien Guide or do I pull out Unexpected Courage?
I'd probably say the courage. The guide will give us a willpower boost, which is not
Not
quite what we need.
necessary. Okay, Stewart of Gondor. Unexpected Courage, where do you think that should go this time?
Number 1 target is probably Glorfindel. Second target is
Okay,
either Dunhir or Thalen.
okay, I'll put it on Glorfindel because he's the first target. And that costs me 2 resources, which I'll take from Frodo, since he's the squishiest one out of a lot of them. And then I think I'm just going to save me resources for Quick Strike and Blade Mastery, just in case.
I'm planning on playing Steward on you this round. Well,
Oh, that's
okay,
good.
right. I keep forgetting. Steward now enters play exhausted.
Yeah.
It's all yours.
Okay, thank you. I'll sort that
out. Other than that, looking at my hand, nope, that's just about nothing. I suppose I could do Gandalf's search for one of us, but I don't have much to do here, so I think we're good.
Okay, so questing. I'll
Sure.
send 2 again.
And I'll send 5, and I'll drop that leadership resource on Glorfindel because I only have sneak attacks to spend it on. And I highly doubt we'll actually need a sneak attack this round. So there's 2 in the staging area again. So 7 against 2. Card number 1 are goblins. That's good. Card number 2, roasted slowly. Shuffles back into the encounter deck.
So we're up against 4. We make 3 progress.
Ooh. That could get annoying really quickly. But
I'll take down this Misty Mountain Goblin.
you want him? Okay.
I've got Frodo there. He's an ultra defender against these goblins.
That's true. Oh, they took a damage from Thalen, by the way.
Yeah, not that they're going to be dying anytime soon, but I'll defend with Frodo.
Okay. There goes Grimbeorn the Old. And we remove...
And that's the only problem with Grimbeorn. He doesn't get, once he's discarded, he goes into the discard. He doesn't get added to the staging area.
Yep. All right then. I assume you're not going to kill the goblins.
No, I'm not. We want that progress off.
Fine by me. Okay, I'll draw my second card with Bilbo. There's an Erebor Hammersmith. And now I think I'm going to get out a Daughter of the Nimrodel. And it's time for Gandalf's Search again. Okay, I'm going to grab a Dunedain Mark into my hand, draw into a Forest Snare, and then we'll go something like that, because that Miner of the Iron Hills isn't going to be necessary for a little while, because I have one.
Yeah, well, I just drew out a dwarven axe, and then I've got a hasty stroke coming up, and then I've got two West Force Horsebreakers, and then a Wandering Took.
Okay, that's not bad. And I
Now,
will drop out a Dunedain Mark onto Dunhere.
okay, so that puts him up to 4 attack when he's 5 attacking in the staging area. That's not bad. I'm going to spend 2 tactics resources for a copy of Dwarven Axe, which actually raises him to 5. Well, raises him to 6 attack in the staging area, 7 when he's
Exhausted
exhausted.
yet.
Yeah.
Very good.
Do you think it's worth us using the Gladrum's Greeting?
Probably wouldn't be a bad thing.
Okay. Who do you want us to target, me or you?
Go ahead and target yourself. I have sneak attacks and Gandalf's if I really need it.
Okay. So I'm now into secrecy, even if it's just for a turn. And I think I'm going to save those 3 resources on Thalen.
Okay.
I've got a quick strike and a blade mastery. So that's technically putting Dunhere up to, what, 8 attack? 9 attack?
Yeah, I think we get him up to 9.
So any target in the staging area, bar a troll, is going to die.
Yes, sir.
So questing, I'll send 2.
All right. And I'll send 2, 4.
Yeah, that should be enough.
I don't want to send Theodor's resource to himself, but if I send Glorfindel, that'll be 7 against 2, and we'll have a really good chance of just progressing.
Questing, yeah.
So, card number 1 is a
A
Muck
Muckadder.
Adder. You takes a damage from Thalen. Card number 2 is Brown Lands. So, remember what I said about really good possibility of progressing. Remember what I said about
So,
that.
yeah.
Okay? So we actually have to raise our threat by 2.
Well, I could make it 1, but I don't think it's worth it. I could quick strike the Muckadder.
Oh, that's true. Or you could play Blade Mastery on Thalen. But yeah, I don't think either of those would be worth it. I think you're exactly right.
Yeah, so we'll raise our threat by 2 and travel to the Brownlands. Now,
Travel to the
question is,
Brownlands.
can I use Strength of Will before it gets that resource on it?
No,
The
because Strength of
progress
Will is a
token
response and Brownlands is forced.
on it. Right.
Okay, so, shall I take the Muckadder then?
Do you want the Muckadder?
I can kill the thing.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure you can kill the thing too, so.
Alright, okay.
I mean,
Shadow
we are
Guard.
slightly safer if you take the Muckadder, because you could defend with Frodo, and if Despair comes out as the shadow effect, Frodo won't die.
I just tanked me threat. Yeah. Bring it down to me.
Okay.
And I'll defend the Muckadder with Frodo.
-1 defense. I can boost him back up with Common Cause. Actually, why
Oh,
not? I'll exhaust Bilbo to ready Frodo and giving him +1 willpower, attack, and defense until the end of the phase.
okay, so that's no damage, no effect, basically, and the Misty Mountain Goblins.
Okay. Does not count as defense.
I'll raise me threat by 1 just to keep them alive.
Okay.
Well, we've got the Daughter of the Nimmerdale there that heals
2.
2 points of damage from any character, so I
Well,
take a point of damage on Frodo.
here's a question. Can you actually do that, or do you have to cancel all the damage and raise it?
Um, hmm, I'm not sure actually. I'll raise it by 2 just because I'm not sure on the ruling.
Okay. And then Dunhir can kill that Muckadder
Yeah.
without any
Did he
problems.
take the progress off for the Misty Mountains attack?
I did.
Right.
All right. And you get your second card.
Yep. And I'll spend 2 of Thalin's massive resources for a Gondorian Spearman.
Okay.
And
You know, I am
that,
noting that we are now underneath the engagement cost of these trolls. If we wanted to, we could probably push through and then deal with them.
okay. I kind of remember you saying this last time as well during the testing.
Okay, yes, this is true. I also have 2 sneak attack Gandalfs this time.
Okay. If you want to push through, we can push through.
Um, all right, let's just hypothetically speaking, if we take all 4 trolls and don't have to engage any of them, then you can attack for
7,
7,
8, 9.
9 with Blade Mastery.
Yeah.
That'll be enough to do, what, 5 damage to a troll? With the
Yeah, because
defense boosts?
yeah.
Okay, so that'll almost be enough to kill it with Gandalf. Okay, I think we got this. I think we got this. And as for me, I'm just going to spend a resource to play Dark Knowledge on Bilbo.
Okay.
Um, and I'll quest with Theodred and Glorfindel and the Daughter of the Nimmerdale, giving Glorfindel a resource.
And I'll send Thalen.
Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 9 against 2. First reveal is a hill troll.
Yep.
Of course it is. And the second reveal is Frightened Beast. Each of us raises our threat by 3. Okay, that's a softball.
Not really considering their Trolls engagement costs are 34.
Right, so now we make 6 progress. Advance the quest. The Carrock becomes the active location. And we add all 4 of these trolls to the staging area.
Yep.
I am now at 34 threat
Yep, and only Trolls get a boost.
from the Carrock.
So and that's including the Hill Troll. And they get a boost from each other as well. So
And here's the
so they
boost from
should,
the Carrock.
and
None
then
of
you
them are
got the
actually
boost.
engaged yet, so
Yeah.
okay. Um, I'm just going to very, very quickly, while nobody is watching, sneak attack Gandalf, drop my threat down to 29.
Good idea.
And at the end of the phase, he
Uh,
returns to my hand. Well, actually, I could do that in the combat phase. So, no, I have to do it in the
well,
engagement phase, or else I'll engage all those trolls.
yeah. And then you can drop them again in the combat phase to deal 4 damage to somebody.
Yes, I can indeed. So, um, before we do anything, though, here's a Misty Mountain Goblin, and we can resolve his attack.
Okay, well, I'll defend with Frodo, but I'm not going to resolve it because I'm going to spend 2 for a Swift Strike.
Okay, that's a dead Misty Mountain
And
Goblin.
and that readies Frodo.
It does indeed.
And then for attacks, I think I'll attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I believe that is.
I believe so. Let me count that up. So, doing here's 2, 3, 4, 5 with the axe, 6 with it exhausted, 7 into the staging area, 9, I think.
Let's see, he's got 5 base attack, then attacks into the staging area for 6. Yeah, it's 9.
Okay. Which one do you want?
I think the one that gives either that raises threat by 3.
I think that is an excellent one. So, attacking for 9, there's 3. Okay. I'm actually not
And
going to sneak attack Gandalf in the
then
combat phase.
I'm going to discard the West Force Breaker, already done here again.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And then I'm going to attack Stuart because he gives a defense boost when he's
Okay,
engaged.
there we go. Oh, that's brilliant and excellent, and I love it. Okay,
Okay.
all right. And I will draw 2 cards, and there it is. Very interesting. All right. I will
Ooh,
spend
that's a good idea.
2 resources.
Drop.
Yes. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Take the hill troll and forest snare.
Oh, I could do the hill troll. I was thinking, maybe
Well,
Rupert, but
these ones all have an engagement cost of
oh
34.
yes, in
Um,
that case, I'm forest snaring the hill troll because he's
and
coming
that hill
down to me
troll,
otherwise.
and he's got 7 attack. The others all only have 5. He's the more dangerous of the bunch.
Yes, that is completely correct.
Okay, so for me, did you draw your extra card from Bilbo?
I did.
Okay, for me then, I'm going to spend 1 for another copy of the West Force Horsebreaker.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, did you play your copy of Blade Mastery?
no, no, I didn't, but I should have done.
Let me check back in the log because I feel like you put an event out. Did you accidentally do Quick Strike?
Yeah, I must have done. Um, yeah, I did Quick Strike instead.
Okay. Sorry about that. I just thought be good to make sure that we're right on that.
Yeah. Now then, I dropped out that, and I'm going to also drop out the Lorien Guide and increase your willpower by 1.
Okay, so each of my heroes has +1 willpower till
I'm
the
now
end of the
spending
phase.
1 for Quick Strike. So
Okay,
done here can attack and kill off Lewis.
goodbye, Lewis. I hope to never see you again. I can sneak attack Gandalf in the quest phase if we need to kill off Stuart.
I was just wanting to get threat out of the staging area. That's why I did the quick strike.
Yep. Okay. So, all quest for 3, 7, 8, 9. Adding a resource to Theodred.
And I'll quest with Phelan for 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so we got 13
Yep.
against 6, if I've got this right. Okay. Card number 1 is Massing at Night. I hate you too. 1 for Massing at Night is Frightened Beast. We each raise our threat by 6, it looks like. And card number 2 is Misty Mountain Goblins. And that's just Massing at Night. Card number actual 2 is River Lane Flood, which goes up to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've added 8 threat to the staging area, and we're at 14. About to raise our threat by 1. Here's the real question, do we care?
I'd say so. I'd get rid of that troll.
Okay. I'm just thinking, if I drop Gandalf right now, I'll lose his stats. Right? If I drop him in the combat phase, I can use him to either block or kill or attack one of the trolls.
Right.
So the question I guess we have to ask is that worth the 1 threat we'd get from losing the quest? If I drop Gandalf to kill it, we'll change the amount of threat in the staging area by 3, which will allow us to put 2 progress on the Carrock.
Right, and we need to get that Carrock out there.
That's true. I think I'd rather have Gandalf in the combat phase, so I'm not going to sneak attack him, though.
Okay. Raise me threat by 1.
Alright.
And then engagement checks, because we can't travel anywhere.
Okay. If we do nothing, it'll come down. I'll have to take 2 of them. You'll have to take 1. I could do it like this. And then when I sneak attack Gandalf, we'll kill him, and I'll just have 2 attacks.
Okay. And then the Misty Mountain Goblins come down.
Oh, yes. And they'll come down to you. Okay. So, in the combat phase, deal out shadow cards like so. I will look at a shadow card here for Morris. Okay, there's no shadow card there. Good to know. Sneak attack Gandalf, dealing 4 damage to Stuart, who's dead.
Okay.
Which means that all of these trolls are, by the way, they're up to 6 attack, and that one's up to 8. But it doesn't matter. Gandalf will block Rupert, taking 2 points of damage. And Morris. I can either chump block with the Son of Arnor, or you could chump block with the Gondorian Spearman.
I'll chump block with the Gondorian Spearman.
The Misty Mountain Goblins, by the way, should have taken a damage from Thalen, as actually should have that Hill Troll. Okay, so the Spearman dies to Morris, and I can attack for 3, 4, 5, 6 onto Morris.
Remember to shuffle all the sack cards from the discard back into the encounter deck.
Yep, I don't think there are any. There are none. Oh, hey, we
Right.
haven't done this Misty Mountain Goblin attack. Well, Frodo did it. I just didn't do the shadow, did I?
And I
Okay.
raise me threat by 1 to keep him.
Or you could just take the damage and we'll heal it with the daughter.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting it wasn't the Mugada attacking, it was the Mugada was the shadow card.
Okay, so I attacked for
Uh,
6, and that was able
uh,
to do 3 more damage. And
I'm going to discard my copy of the Westfall Sourcebreaker,
okay,
and I'm going to ready Dunhia, and Dunhia's going to attack and kill the Misty Mountain Goblins.
okay, that's not bad. Let's ready everybody up now. Oh, and Gandalf comes back to my hand, and you draw a second card.
Yep. And I'll play out Horseback Archer.
Okay.
And in all honesty, I think that's all I'm going to do. I've got. Because if I do that, I can wait until the engagement step and then attack and kill something. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1 resource and I'm going to bring the Horseback Archer over to you.
Okay.
And I'm going to ping Morris for damage.
Okay.
And then deal 1 damage to an enemy engaged with any player may trigger that. Right, okay, that's that done. And then I can use a light in the dark during the combat phase to put Morris back into the staging area and kill him with Dunhia.
Excellent. And I am going to put self-preservation onto Bilbo, who should now be able to survive a hit from Rupert if we can get Morris back into the staging area and or clear out the Carrock.
Yep. And I've got a hasty stroke in hand as well, just in case of a bad shadow.
Perfect. All right then. I no longer have that willpower boost, so I can send 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll send 7 healing Frodo.
And I'll send 5.
So 12 against 5 in the staging area. Okay, card number 1 is Bee Pastures, and card number 2 is Sacked. Goes to the first player.
That can go on Frodo.
Okay, I'll get it off next round with a minor anyways, so we're good.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
we've added 1, and we make 6 progress. Clearing the Carrock.
Okay.
Travel to the River Lane Flood.
Unfortunately, I didn't pull out the Westfall Sourcebreaker for the Strength of Will, so
That's
I
okay.
can't clear it using Strength of Will, unfortunately.
Okay.
Shadow cards.
There is no encounter phase, so we'll go to the combat phase.
And now I will play a Light in the Dark on Morris.
Okay, back to the staging area he goes. We will use Dark Knowledge to peek at that shadow card. Morris is no longer engaged with the player, and the Carrock is gone. So, the trolls have no defense boosts anymore.
And they've got no attack boosts either.
And they have no attack boosts. So, Bilbo will defend this 4 attack, taking 2 damage. He has +2 hit points from self-preservation, and he'll exhaust it to heal up.
Okay, then for attacks, Dunhia is going to attack into the staging area for 6, 8.
Okay.
And 5, 6 into the staging area. 7.
Okay.
So you're doing 5 more damage.
5 more damage is sufficient to kill Morris.
And then that removes a sacked card.
That does in fact remove a sacked card. I don't even have to play the minors.
Right. Okay, and then It's your turn to attack.
And I'll attack for 3, 5, 7. I'll take control of the horseback archer to exhaust him. And 7 is enough to put 5 damage on Rupert. Alright then.
I got another light in the dark.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, I got a 4th snare.
So what I'll do is
Bilbo.
I'm going to spend 1 and I'm going to play out that West Force Horsebreaker.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. Now, I could play out Gandalf. Oh, hey, we are going to have to kill this hill troll, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Yep.
And with 3 attack, well, with 3 defense, we need 11 to kill it, and I can get 3, 5, 7.
Well, what I could do is technically bounce the hill troll back to the staging area and deal 7 damage to the hill troll.
Oh, with
Or
Dunhair?
5 damage. Yeah, instead of doing it with whichever troll you've got Rupert that's left, I could literally just do it with Dunhair and do it with the hill troll instead.
Fine by me. I'll drop out Gandalf.
And what
4 damage on the hill troll. That lets you bounce him back and kill him.
Right.
And then I'll have enough attack and damage to deal with Rupert.
Okay. So questing.
Okay, I've got 5, 6, 7, 7.
No, send 5 again.
So it's 12 against 1. And the Lorien Guide puts a progress on the River Lane Flood. Card number 1, Banks of the Anduin. Card number 2, a second Hill Troll.
Okay.
Whose idea was a second Hill Troll?
I have no idea.
You mind pushing that one back to the staging area?
Okay.
So we make 9 progress, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Travel to Banks of the Anduin.
I'll now play Strength of Will, exhausting the West Force Horsebreaker, and drawing a card.
3 progress, and it goes back to the top of the encounter deck.
Yep.
Okay.
Hill Troll comes down.
He comes down. I'll peek at his shadow card, actually.
I'm going to now spend 2 resources and push both Hill Trolls back to the staging area. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just push the one that's not got the forest snare back. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good to me.
Because it's going to come down next turn anyway, so I might as well save one for next turn and then be able to deal with it.
Okay, I'll block Rupert with Bilbo. Oh, there's the Banks of the Anduin again. Heal up the damage with self-preservation. And, oh, Rupert attacks, so we have to take that sacked card.
And shuffle it back in.
And shuffle it back in. That
Done,
is
he has
still the only sacked card.
Done, he has... Well, actually, it's your first strike, so... I'll let you do that first.
Okay,
before I start.
I need 7 to kill Rupert, and I've got 7 right there, so I will. And then I'll attack for 4, putting 1 damage on that control.
Okay, Dunhair attacks for 6, 7, doing 4 damage to the hill troll.
4. Oh, and that hill troll should have taken a damage from Thalon.
Yep.
Okay, at the end of the round, I'll discard Gandalf. Okay.
I'll draw another card from Bilbo.
Oh, wonderful.
22. 1, quick strike, dead hill troll.
All right then.
And then I think that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Um, I'm just gonna play out Glühwein because I really have nothing else to do. So I'll draw a card. Oh, hey, there's a Dunedain Mark. Oh no, Dunehair's now attacking for 8 into the staging area.
Whatever shall we do? It's too much power.
All right, time to finish this thing off. I've got 2, 5, 7.
And I think I'll leave that with you.
Okay,
I'll send Thalen and I'll send my customary 4.
11 against 1. The first card is a Frightened Beast. We each raise our threat by 1. And the second card is a Goblin Sniper.
Okay.
So we make 8 more progress. And unless you
Do
want
you
to
want to
engage that
option do?
sniper,
Do you want to engage it?
not really. Because I'm going to kill this Hill Troll this round.
Okay, I'll engage it.
Oh, okay, I was thinking you could just discard that Horsebreaker and have Dunhere kill it
Well, I was.
with never engaging it. But,
Okay, well, I'll do that then.
okay. And the Hill Troll can't attack because of that forest snare, so I'll do 3, 5, 7
I will not
against.
travel into the bee pastures, just out of curiosity.
Oh, fine. We'll travel to the Bee Pastures. Just
Clear
to.
staging area. Clear staging area.
Well, I'm about to kill your dreams because.
It's still a clear staging area. He's on our side.
That's true. So, anyways, I was attacking for 3, 5, 7. That's 4
Which is,
damage.
yeah, which is enough to kill that hill troll off.
That's a dead Hill Troll. Ooh, hey, and that was a sacked card as a shadow, too.
And I had a hasty stroke in hand if we needed it.
Oh, perfect. And that was a successful run against Conflict at the Carrock.
Yep.
8 rounds, a
So what did you?
little bit long, but not bad.
Well, considering the fact that we're turtled a little bit to get done here set up, I think it worked very well.
I think so, too. Um, I think we managed to show off a couple cards that we haven't shown off before. I don't think we used the Son of Arnor. We may have put him in a deck, but I think this is the first time he's come into play.
Yeah. Also, the did we use Light in the Dark in the last game? I can't remember.
I don't think we did. So Light in the Dark, that's another good one.
Yeah. We've actually triggered. We haven't seen the Rain of Arrows, but that was in there to be used.
Right. We could have exhausted
Uh,
the Horseback Archer to deal 1
yeah.
damage to each enemy and then 1 damage to another one. So 2 damage to one enemy, 1 damage to the rest. And then if you had another tactics resource, you could have sent the Horseback Archer over to do 1 more point of damage.
Yeah. Obviously, we used Blade Mastery, Swift Strike, and Quick Strike in the game, so they were relatively good. But I don't think we changed them, did we?
Blade Mastery we did.
Yeah, but we've seen Blade Mastery
Right.
before.
This was the first time we've used Swift Strike, though, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And then Airmond is the other card that we didn't get out.
And he would have been interesting, but mostly at this point he's still just a couple willpower.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not like we're screaming for willpower this game. We
No, what
managed
we
to
were
get it
screaming
under
for was
control.
threat reduction.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't as bad as last when the test run we did.
Oh, good heavens, that was awful.
Yeah, you threatened out and then I threatened out because we couldn't complete the quest.
Well, All I'm gonna say is that that frightened beast treachery can be nasty.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the West Force Horsebreaker and the Riddermark's finest, I don't think have the creature traits.
Well, Rittermark's finest does, but he's not in our card pool yet.
Yeah, well, the West Force Horsebreaker doesn't have the creature trait.
True. In fact, at this point, the only card that does is an eagle.
The two eagles,
Yes. Oh, are there two eagles in the pool at the
Wing
moment?
Guardian and Vassal of the Wing Guardian and Vassal of the Windboard.
Oh, I thought Vassal was later. Well, anyways, regardless, thanks for watching. Um, Tune in next time as we go up against Journey to Roscabel. Uh, until then, happy questing.